Hey there, chart friends. Lamont here from Chart Guys, checking in on the electric vehicle sector and NEE. EV and NEE. Okay, so checking in on Tesla. Tesla got into our range, the area that we were looking to short. However, I don't think it quite got into, yes, it didn't quite get into where we wanted it for an additional short. Obviously, we had that short on from yesterday. Is that this one? Yep. Yep. So we had that short on from yesterday. Anybody who took that trade, but the follow-up short unfortunately just came shy of our zone by a couple bucks, by $1 or so. Okay, so missed that. I don't think we set up a long trade. Well, I mean, I did it during the day, but I don't think I set one up yesterday. We are just looking for that daily high or low in Tesla. Anything over, hey, my labels. Anything over 379.11 will be one. And we are not yet confident that it has been set at 396.03 because the bulls were unable to change the hourly trend going into the end of the day. However, if the bulls can show up tomorrow, defend this low of 406 and break to a high over 414.83, they'll have changed the hourly trend, and then we'll have confidence in the daily higher low being set at 396.03. If we were to see some more downside, bulls can continue to bottom fish the lower end of this range. You just want to make sure that you're doing so in hourly overbought conditions, or sold, I mean. So, potentially something like so. And maybe we would just look to get back into like the middle of the range where all of these lows got put in here. So there are a bunch of pivots here. So something like that. I don't hate something like that. Just bottom fishing those supports. If we look on the hourly time frame, I'm sure we'll see that there are a bunch of levels of reaction here, a bunch of activity there. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. And of course, we're just watching this tightening weekly EQ still. Which way will it break? Who knows? It does break bear though. It could potentially set up a head and shoulders. With this left little rinky dink shoulder, maybe a head will form here if we bounce from here, print a lower high and break the lower lows. Potentially a head and shoulders setup, and this also has the look of an Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, a sharp correction and then a rounded top. Sharp correction and a bit of a rounded top. So we'll see. Even this kind of looks like a bit of a head and shoulders. But we'll see one day at a time. Play the price action, play the levels. The patterns are always secondary to price action. Okay, what's next here? NEO. So first meaningful consolidation that we've seen in a long time. Bulls will be scouting a daily higher low with a lot of space to do so. Anything over 25.46 will be a daily higher low. The hourly time frame has lost this channel of support that we've been watching for this entire leg up. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so let's see. Lost this channel support here. Broke out of the channel, back tested it, rejected from it, and now a few closes outside of it. So a little bit of caution for bulls. So far, it's not terribly bad. Although there is a confirmed hourly downtrend, we're right back in this range. So as long as we're range bound, the bulls are still playing defense. However, we are looking for the potential now of some more follow through on this hourly trend change to see some more serious daily consolidation. That being said, this is a lot of range for an hourly higher low. So there's plenty of range for the bulls to set an hourly higher low over 38.11, and then if they can set an hourly higher low over 38.11 and break to a higher high over 42.64, then they'll resume this hourly trend bullish, and we'll have confidence that 38.11 is our daily higher low for now. Very healthy consolidation, honestly. If the bulls can just go sideways, if you're a TD trader, you see this 8-9 and then just a sideways 1-2, that's not a bad look at all. The hourly TD support also continues to print up. Wow, it gave two really great touches. Usually it doesn't give two perfect ones. Anyway, So bulls are still okay in the sense that they're playing defense, but this is the largest shift that we've seen in a long time. So if we see more downside tomorrow, where will we start looking for a potential hourly higher low? All right, so where will we start looking for a potential hourly higher low if we were to see some more downside? I would really just want to be fishing these pivots. This area down here. And again, ideally, as always, it'll be in 5-minute oversold conditions if we're looking for that hourly higher low. And I would not be surprised by a rejection for this channel. So something like that maybe for NEO if we were to see some more downside tomorrow. And bears can be top fishing as well. Bears can be top fishing the top of the range, right? So for example, then if we were to see 5-minute overbought conditions up here, then by all means we could be scouting for some top fish plays, something like potentially they can get up to the channel median line, and then maybe we can scale in into it. So something like that perhaps. Okay, so NEO kind of up in the air, going sideways, a little bit of something for everybody. Okay, so NKLA, that short played out in extended hours, unfortunately, but it was good to set that hourly lower high, and it did get to target immediately. Man, I really gotta start trading. I want to wake up. All right, I guess I could set limit. Whatever. Anyway, hourly downtrend is very healthy. The daily lows have now been taken out, so the daily trend is resuming. Yes, the daily lows have been taken out. It is a bear break with little follow through, so again, we're looking out for the potential of a wedge. If it's, we're looking out for it, but let's see. Yeah, now it looks a lot cleaner, I guess, something like that. But we only have 2 touches up top. If you look back, you do get some activity here, so it does add confidence. Alright, so got our eyes open for a potential wedge break on the daily time frame. As long as the lower lows are not seeing much follow through, hourly trend is still very much bearish. If the bulls can show up tomorrow and hold 1796 and break to a higher high over 1862, then they will have changed the hourly trend and will be confident that that daily local low has been set at 1759. And we could, if they were to do so, there's the potential that that could break the wedge, and I wouldn't be surprised then if they could just head straight to break 2070 from here. This is not that much right. Don't really love any trades here. I just want to see how this wedge shakes out for NKLA. WKHS. Okay, perfect. Nice little trade. Gave you 1 fill and then hit target. Gave you 1 fill at the beginning of the day and hit target by the afternoon. Excellent. Nice little trade. And I think that was 5-minute oversold. I'm pretty sure it was. Yes, it was. So it definitely did fulfill our requirements. We just wanted to get in. I guess I'll pull this to the left so it's easier to see. Okay, so we would have got just that 1 fill up top. And then nice gains. Got the right to target. And so if you moved your, I'll just show you. So our original RR was 3 to 1. Right, we were risking 3%, but because you only get this 1 fill, how it ends up playing out is you get the 1 fill here, and then if the bounce gets going and you move your stop here, you only ever risk 1%, and you can still keep your original target, right? So your RR at the end of the day now becomes 6.75 to 1, you know? So this is why I prefer just erring on the side of caution. Yeah, I won't get as many fills, I won't get as many trades, but the trades that I do get, the RR at the end of the day is typically a lot better. And you know, the better the RR, the easier it is to maintain longevity. So nice little trade. If you took it, if you followed along, awesome. If not, that's okay. Why do you hate yourself? Just kidding. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. Okay, so it's you know exactly what we're looking out for is happening, right? Where we marked off these ranges, and now you can see we're just playing ping pong between. So continue to reject from the zone of resistance. Its hourly lower high has likely been set for workhorse. However, the bulls have made a lot of space for an hourly higher low. Anything over 1761, anything over 1761 will be an hourly higher low. And then if they can hold that higher low and break over 1920 to higher highs, they'll change that hourly trend and have bulls fairly confident that in some more daily upside. So let's see, if you're looking for that higher low tomorrow, let's see where the 5-minute would start getting extended, right about there. So maybe something like this going into tomorrow for a trade on WKHS, and then we would just be looking to get to the upper range maybe, and if we could break above, great, but really we would just be looking for a potential lower high, something like that, just a loose idea. NEE. All right, so NEE had that big breakout day, then came back down, back testing this old channel here. We are looking for, well, actually we're not, I guess technically we're looking for, this did break the previous day by 4 cents, so technically bulls are scouting a higher low over 74.12. But what I really care more about right now is can bulls stay over this channel, right? If the bulls can stay over this previous trend line here that was containing price throughout this chop zone, then I think that's a pretty good look. If they can start basing up here, that'd be good. But however, right now the bounce is not looking terribly good. It's very, very weak, very choppy. Potential flag. Let's see. I don't love it as a flag, but we're just kind of basing sideways. It's not a very convincing bounce. So, caution for bulls. If we were to break down, come back down, test these levels again in hourly oversold conditions, I think another trade could set up here. So, for example, same exact trade is back there. You're looking for something like that. And probably just to get to the top of the channel. And let's see. Really not a meaningful hourly lower high. Like I know there's a little one here, but really anything under 83.34 on any bounce will make for technically in my book an hourly lower high. So if we can get 5-minute overbought into this zone up here ish, honestly I'd be fairly comfortable with just playing off of all of this price action here. So if we can get 5-minute overbought into these levels here, I don't hate something like that. Remember, making sure that we are 5-minute overbought because we're looking for an hourly lower high. All right, so something like that I don't think is unreasonable, and I just want to get back to the top of this range if anything. Okay, I think that just about covers it. Let's load something for everybody on NEE as well. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all soon.